so far away from home, in this desert of regrets. Never thought that I would have to let you go. Tell me, how can I forget? If I could travel back in time, I'd lay a blanket full of stars to brighten up the darkness of our sleepless nights. I'd find a way to make you smile. But I will break your fall, even if you don't love me.
Hi you guys, morning. It is Friday morning. I just went and got my brows done. They look a little crazy because I just got them waxed, obviously, so they're a little red. But I went to the boutique here in Columbia. If you are local here, I have never been, but they are just like a med spa place, and I went to see Maddie because I heard good things, that she was really good with brows. So I'm trying to find a new brow girl here because I had a really great brow place up in Charlotte, and obviously we don't live there anymore, and it's way too much for me to drive all the way there just to get my brows done. So she did a great job. I just needed them like reshaped, cleaned up, you know, the whole thing, and they definitely look great. I needed them like trimmed up and everything because I always, you know, do my brows like slicked up or whatever, and they were just getting like crazy long and they just looked ridiculous. So that is what we've been doing this morning. I am about to head to a coffee shop to work for a little bit, and then I have a hair appointment at 11:30. So we're just doing all the fun things today. Zach is at home with Luke, and he's been working on that little project in our entryway, so I'm sure he's working on that while Luke naps because he just put him down for a nap. So it's also Easter weekend. It's Luke's first Easter, so I'm so excited to have his basket like all set up and stuff, and it is just like the funnest, is funnest a word? I don't even know. The most fun time when you have a baby around a holiday. So I am just excited for a little Easter weekend, excited for a little Friday, taking care of myself, doing some self-care because I need that for sure. Alright you guys, just got my hair done. We did a little shorter than normal, but I needed just like a good cut. I didn't want to do too short because scary, but I wanted to just, you know, do a good enough chop to where it made a difference. I haven't had my hair done since January, so wanted to just give it a good chop. But I see Emmy at the Painted Wave in Columbia. She's so great. So love her. But I'm picking up food now for Zach and I for lunch, and then I'm heading home just to like finish out work for the day. So, but had a fun little morning treating myself. It was much needed. Let me see. Say drop it, Mimi. Ready? Go! Whoa! Oh, there he is! There he is! Okay, ready? Go! Hey guys, happy Easter Sunday. Obviously it won't be Easter when you're watching this, but today is Easter, so I hope you all had a wonderful Easter. And I am currently getting ready. I'm about to do my makeup and get dressed and all for Easter dinner at my aunt's house on the lake. So we're going over there and having dinner just with the family. We went to the sunrise service this morning for church and it was so nice. I've honestly never been, maybe 1 or 2 times in my life have I been like a sunrise service, but I haven't been to a like an actual sunrise service that I can remember, at least in a very long time. So it was really nice to go. We felt like it made sense to go because Luke is already awake at that time, so it just made sense for us to go to sunrise service. And then he napped instead of us going to the normal church service. That was like his nap time, so we just stayed here so he could nap and just do the sunrise service this morning, which was so nice. Anyway, so that is what our morning looked like. And then Zach and I have just been trying to finish up some projects around the house. I have some updates to show you guys. I'll probably end the vlog showing you some of the updates, show you the accent wall that we did, or Zach did basically. And yeah, but that is that. It's been a really sweet Sunday, Luke's first Easter. He had his little Easter basket to open this morning, and I didn't go like crazy all out for his Easter basket because he's like a little baby, he's not gonna remember, but he will remember next year. So I'm gonna do like a way more all out next year. Or not remember, but he'll just be a little more like excited for things next year. So anyway, but I'm gonna get ready. Yeah, we'll head to Easter dinner here in a bit. Alright you guys, just wanted to end off this vlog. Picked it up on a random morning, but I just wanted to end off the vlog, show you guys what we've done as far as like living room updates. Obviously you saw in a good bit of this vlog we were doing a like little accent wall in our entryway. So we did that and I want to show you guys. I feel like the living room is feeling more and more complete. I feel like this was kind of a room that I thought was complete when I first did it, and then I was like, wait, no, like I need to make this more homey and just like feel more cozy. I feel like it was just too light. Like obviously, you know, I'm a beige girl, so everything I picked out basically was beige, and it was just like making the room feel very, not cold, but like stale, I guess. It just like had no life. Like it needed some color and some dimension and like deeper colors and stuff. So I'm working on it and we are getting some more character to this room. But first things first, we moved this mirror because we did this accent wall in our entryway, so we had to move the mirror, but moved it to this little wall that's next to a window here in our living room, and it is perfect here. I love it. I added this little table and vase with some greenery to this area. I don't know if I love it, but I feel like it needed something here instead of just like a blank wall, because it is kind of a decent size wall. So I just added that here for now, but might move it. It's just a stand-in at the moment. And then this is the exciting part. This is the entryway completed. Zach did such an amazing job. He is just like so talented and good at everything he does. So I knew this was going to turn out beautiful. So I'm really happy with it. We basically just did board and batten on the wall. We went about halfway up, and this is similar to what we did in our powder room, but different. In the powder room we did kind of more of a like board, like a bead board And then here we did the more board and batten style. The color is Sherwin-Williams. We use all Sherwin-Williams paint because I just think it's the best, and I feel like they have a really great color selection. But we did the color Clove, and it's not showing up very true to color on camera, which I figured it wouldn't, but it's like a really, really deep chocolate brown. And I decided to go with this instead of a black because Zach wanted to do black on this wall, but I felt like it was just going to make it too cold. Because a lot of the black paint samples that we grabbed from the store were very cool toned, and I did not want that in the living room. I wanted it to feel very inviting and warm, and so we basically just went with like the deepest brown color that we could find. It turned out really, really good. This is, I think, on the 2025 best paint colors for Sherwin-Williams. I knew it would probably be a good choice when we chose it, but anyway, I love how it turned out. We got these little knobs. These are just basically cabinet knobs, but I found them at Home Depot and I really liked them, and I liked the contrast between the square and the circle, and I liked the gold. So gold little knobs to be able to hang stuff on. Normally my purse is here, and then I definitely want to get like a little hanging basket and put some greenery in it and stuff just to like spruce up this area a little more. And then up here, you guys probably remember these were on that wall in our living room, and I decided to hang them above this because I felt like it was just like a good inviting entryway with like our family photos. I feel like they would just like look perfect up there. So we did 3 of them, and then the 4th one that was hanging I put in the kitchen on the countertop, and it looks really good in there. But then over here I added these 2 pieces of art. If you guys remember these, we've had these for actually a hot minute. They are, I guess I'll get a little bit closer. They're kind of like that plaster art, whatever. I don't know what it's called. I think it's called plaster, but, and I love the texture of these. I feel like it adds texture and just like character to any room. And they were white, but I painted them kind of like this like beige color. This is actually the color that we did in Luke's nursery. So again, tying in home colors to this, but I just did kind of opposite effect on either and just did like a bit lighter of a shade here. I just added some white paint to make it a lighter shade, and I wanted these to look really organic and not like super put together, you know what I mean? I didn't want them to look super like crisp, clean cut, so you can see kind of just like a few brush strokes in them and stuff. Like I wanted them to look very, like I said, organic. So I love how these turned out. I feel like they look really good in here for now. I'm sure I will change my mind eventually, but love them for now. And then I switched up the pillows. I got some pillow covers from Amazon. I will link these, you guys, because they are so good. They are very, very good quality. And literally found them on Amazon. They were so affordable. But I got a chocolate brown color. And then I think this color was called like a beige gray. I really love this color. I almost kind of wish I had gotten 2 of these instead of the chocolate brown, but I do like that the brown like kind of breaks things up and adds a little something too. And then I don't know if you showed this yet, but we did add some gold sconces to either side of the fireplace, or either side of the TV. And I really like them there. I feel like it kind of completes that space a little bit more. It doesn't look as bare and empty. So yeah, that is just the little home updates I wanted to end this vlog off on. Like I said, I am obsessed with the entryway wall. I feel like it just adds so much like dimension, and just that entryway was just so bare before, and I had no idea what to do with it because the wall is just a little too small to do like a table. And so like the door would like open up into it, so I didn't want to do a table, but I wanted to have something to make it functional but also make it like inviting when you walk in, because when you walked in it was just so like bare and blah. So I was super excited to have Zach get that done, and I think it just looks so much more complete. So super happy with it, and I love doing these little home projects. If you guys have been following along, we did buy our house brand new. It's brand new construction. We picked the floor plan and fixtures and like all the things, but it's definitely when you build like a builder grade home, it's very like clean slate kind of. Like, you don't have to necessarily renovate things like you would if you bought the existing house that you wanted to like change out the floors or whatever. Like you can really like build onto, like it's a really great clean canvas, I feel like, to build onto, so you can just add things versus like renovating and completely changing stuff. I feel like we are just doing more and more to add character to this house, and it makes me really happy. We have another project coming soon. Well, I say soon, probably towards the end of summer, we're gonna do a fun little project, which I'm excited about. And then I'm working with a brand to do a little something on my coffee bar. If you guys saw that vlog when I did the coffee bar, it definitely needs a little something to complete it. So I'm excited to work with them on that. So I'll show that in another vlog. But yeah, that is all for this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in the next video.